police on Saturday justified its use of tear gas on protesters who took to the streets to mark Democracy Day by voicing their grievances against the government of the day. According to police spokesman Mr. Frank Umba, the action of officers were in line with international best practices of dispersing violent protests. Mr. Umba made the claim in an exclusive interview with Channels Television in Abuja. The police shot tear gas at protesters in Lagos and Abuja. Channels Television correspondent who covered the protests in Abuja said they did not observe any sign of violence from any protesters before the police disrupted their parade. According to Mr. Umba, the use of tear gas was an isolated case in Abuja where protesters turned violent. We had an isolated case in Abuja where some of the protesters became unruly, and in line with international best practices, police fired tear gas at them, he said. This is an acceptable mode of practice of engaging violent protesters anywhere in the world, whether it is in Abuja, Lagos, Paris, London, or New York or California. This is internationally accepted. We would have problem if we fired live bullets at them. But when you fire tear gas at protesters to disperse them, you are not in breach of any code, either nationally or internationally. I also want to use this opportunity to state clearly that no citizen, either in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kano, or anywhere, is currently in detention as a result of this isolated incident. As long as protesters conduct themselves within the confines of the law, they do not constitute themselves into nuisance, they do not breach the rights of other citizens, they do not obstruct traffic, they do not compel other citizens to join their protest, the police will largely work with them. But when you protest in contravention of this set of conditions, I have given clearly that you are coming in direct conflict with the law of the land, and the police will never stand by idly and watch you create problem for the entire polity.